Arnett Gardens goalkeeper stabbed after JPL game against Tivoli Gardens. Craig Butler destroys Vere United.
Jamaica have a lifeline! How about this?
Big up Gunnaz, I hear that. Don't know something that Gunnaz may say, but big up Gunnaz.
Welcome back to the Gunnaz podcast. I'm your host, Rudolph, your die-hearted Chelsea fan who will be covering all things Reggae Boys related and local football. So Chelsea fans, do not worry. Come on you Blues! If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more engaging content. To all our returning viewers, be sure to like this video, and if not, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. We need all your support as we aim for our goal of 5,000 subscribers before the month ends. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. On match day 35 in the Jamaica Premier League, Arnett Gardens goalkeeper Roger Williams was stabbed after their match-up against Tivoli Gardens at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. According to the Jamaica Gleaner, the woman alleged to have stabbed Williams is the Arnett shot-stopper's girlfriend. Initially, the reports were saying that Williams had died from the incident. In other reports from Knockins Media, where I initially saw the report first, the player is in stable condition and is recovering. I'm really happy that it wasn't fatal for the player, and I wish him a speedy recovery. This is something that we definitely do not want to see become a trend. I'm urging the JPL and security forces to make the necessary adjustments to lessen the likelihood of this happening again. Now let's move on to Mr. Butler. Craig Butler needs to learn some humility. This man does not know when to stop. He is fueled by ego, day in, day out. When you look at the other interviews he has done, nothing changes. This man is never humble. For example, in his interview with Knockins, after a 3-0 defeat to Mount Pleasant.
And we will eventually win this league. I give him my word on that.
Speaking of next year, coach, we know how unlikely it is that you will stay in the league. Have you put in preparation for Tier 2?
Some. How unlikely it is? It's not that unlikely. If we win our games, are good. If we win our games, are good. When you're doing interviews, bro, you need to learn tact in your interviews. You understand? You need to understand that this is at a period of time where people are upset and trying to contain it, to give you an interview, to facilitate you. We don't have to do it. But out of respect, we facilitate you so you don't come and attack me.
That's not an attack.
Yeah, it is.
Come on.
Am I prepared? How is my preparation for Tier 2?
I say, have you prepared for Tier 2?
For what?
What do you mean for what?
You don't prepare for Tier 2 until you're there at Tier 2.
The interviewer asked him, "We know how unlikely it is that you will stay in the league. Have you put in preparations for Tier 2? He answered saying, "Some," which simply means he has Tier 2 football in mind, given the reality that chances are high for Vere United to be relegated. He answered the question. He did not need to react the way he did. The interviewer asked a great question. Now, I have nothing against Mr. Butler. I watched him do his thing with Phoenix Academy, Leon Bailey, Whisper, and winning the Manning Cup with Mona. But the only reason I want to see Vere stay in this league is because of Lenny Hyde, my coach, at big coach, one teacher, one of my favorite coaches. I would have wanted to see Vere United under Lenny Hyde alone this season. I think it would have been different. My honest opinion is that if Craig was not a part of this Vere team, they would have not been in this spot. I feel like Lenny Hyde could have done it all by himself. This is no hate to Craig, but this is my honest opinion. Lenny never needed his help any at all. They tried to do too much within one season. That's what is costing Vere. Carrying over majority of the youngsters from Phoenix Academy was never a good idea. What about the players who were there before? What about the more mature players who were there before? Where is the balance? Where is the structure? I do not think Lenny Hyde agreed on this. I do not think Lenny Hyde sat down with Mr. Butler and management and agreed that they would carry majority of the youngsters from Phoenix into Vere. I do not think that is something that Mr. Lenny Hyde would have logically agreed to. So I'm surprised that this is happening. This is as if Phoenix is playing in the Premier League as an academy, because it is majority of their youngsters in this team. Where is the balance? Where is the structure? Butler always speaks as if he is bigger than this league. As if the league is not worth it. then why partake in a league that is not relevant to you? I honestly think it is because of this ill mindset from Craig why this has happened to Vere. He is just so stuck up and adamant that his boys from Phoenix could outclass the teams in the league. This is not Bush League, Mr. Butler. This is the Jamaica Premier League. Boys do not play with men, and that is for a reason. I blame this on Vere's management as well. They should have known and looked at all the possibilities. This team is not Vere. This is more like Phoenix Academy playing in the Premier League. The Vere fans have been fuming, and you can feel it for them as their beloved Vere is fading. You have Lenny Hyde and Craig as coaches, but it is as if Craig is the boss. Craig is in charge. My advice to Craig is to leave all interviews for the rest of the season and let Lenny or someone else from the coaching staff do all those interviews going forward. This is not good. It's just not good. Now let's talk about the top 6 battle. Mount Pleasant and Montego Bay United have booked their playoff spot. The current title holders Cavaliers seat is not secured in the top 6 as yet. Tivoli Gardens, Waterhouse and Racing are right on their heels. All these teams have a potential chance of making it to the playoffs. Tivoli has been on a great run of form lately and they might cause an upset. We know their danger man Nicola Fuller. All these teams have it all to play for. I'm predicting for Cavaliers and Racing to make it into the top 6. That's my prediction. Mark my words, if Racing do make it to the playoffs, they are going to be a hard nut to crack. For league debutants, this team has really beaten the odds and is actually overperforming, and a top 6 finish in their first season of Premier League is out of this world. All in all, I'm expecting a nail-biting end to the 2025 JPL season. Now, my favourites to win this league is Montego Bay United and Arnett Gardens, but if Racing makes it to these playoffs, as a St. Catherine native, my money is on them to win this league in their first season. The man like Nikhil Ellis, Ronaldo Biggs is back. Their captain Markovic Brown, with a host of young players who are vibrant and playing well in the JPL. Guys, you might have to want to look out for Racing United if they do make this top 6. Remember I said it. If they do make it in the top 6 of the JPL, it's going to be a problem. That is it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Will Vere survive the drop? Who's winning the JPL this season? Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.
Jamaica have a lifeline. How about this?
Big up Gunnaz, I hear that. Don't know some of the Gunnaz myself, but big up Gunnaz.